Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a video on how to enjoy life during COVID. I have really enjoyed my whole time during COVID, and some of you will love what I've done and taken my time to do, and others will possibly want to reprimand me, and that's okay. So I mean, it's been a year since COVID, and I'm counting March to March. It's April now. But I just wanted to remember what I've done and how I've done it, because I think it's really awesome, and sometimes we forget what great things we do. So in March, April, I left my job, and I shortly saw a movie about horses, and I decided I wanted to learn how to ride horses. So jokingly, one of my best friends was like, "Where can you learn how to ride horses?" And I was like, "Great question." So I started looking up ranches, and I started applying to ranches to work at. I found one where if you work there, you can ride horses unlimited, and I was like, yes. So I applied, no response. I missed the hiring manager, call again, and she's like, "You're a software developer. Are you sure you want to be in the country with horses?" And I was like, yeah, absolutely. She was like, "All right, well then, come on, bye." So go to the ranch. I work there. I work in the office, and then I learned how to ride horses. So March, I want to say April, May, or maybe May, June, July, possibly. I'm over there in Montana, West Yellowstone. Shout out to Parade Rest Ranch, and learn how to ride horses. Even, dare I say, ride bareback on one of the horses on Trigger. Shouldn't do that, by the way, if you don't know how to ride horses, but I did it. It was great. Shout out to the amazing staff as well, because it was a blast. Yellowstone National Park is one of my favorite parks ever. Animals roam like crazy. And then shortly after that, I was going to walk up California, but then there were fires and COVID and things were shut down. So I was convinced to rent a car. I rented a car for the first time in my life, and decided to ride up California instead. I parked at my first parking meter as well. You might not think that's a big thing, but it was for me. I ate at the Cliff that day, near Laguna Beach. But before I did that, I did go there with intention to get scuba certified. So I'm now scuba certified, which is awesome. PADI certified. Shout out to my instructor, David S. I actually can't pronounce his last name, it's so complicated. It's not complicated, I just don't remember it. But I got certified at Laguna Beach. I think Justin Bieber's house is there. All the houses there are really nice. And then, yeah, so I chilled at San Diego, went up to San Clemente, went to Laguna Beach, went to Lake Tallahassee? No, Lake Tahoe. I did a lot of snorkeling, went to Ventura, got on a boat to go to Anacapa Island, which is amazing, my first island. I met some artists there on that island. It was pretty awesome. It's also where I decided I would never want to get stuck on an island. It's really remote, more remote than you would think, or than I thought, anyways. And then went up. I almost ended my trip because I thought the fires were really bad. Met a biker who came from the Redwoods, rerouted my trip, decided to go to the Redwoods, and stayed in the Redwoods for maybe 5 days. I also worked on a farm there for a little bit, so I tasted organic strawberries, peppers, eggplants, apples. They called them, what do they call them? Day apples, because if you ate them at night, you might accidentally eat a worm, and that could be pleasant. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I guess I wasn't used to it. But food was amazing. I guess I was vegan there for a while. Yeah, it was good stuff. And then came back. So that'd be around October now. Came back, worked on my startup idea for a little bit, and then decided in the beginning if I ever did COVID again, I would go to Hawaii. So I did make plans to go to Hawaii to volunteer on a farm. And I got accepted by this one farm. So I went out, shout out to Tai-Shan Farms in Hawaii and Kona. Learned how to make things. We were on a dragon fruit farm. I learned how to use a compost toilet. Made a lot of great friends. Tasted organic, gluten-free food. And organic. I ate everything organic and gluten-free. Realized I love talking to people. Also realized that I should never doubt myself. There's a lot of doubting sometimes. And now I'm back at home base. But it's been a whirlwind of an experience. Oh, I also swam with manta rays in Hawaii. I went to a lot of places in Hawaii. Hiked every weekend, or at least once a week. I bottled things, learned packaging. I really learned like the business behind the business out there on the farm, and that was really fun. Saw hundreds of chickens, organic chickens, meat chicken, and egg chickens. That was awesome. Anyways, I'm back. It's been a great year so far, and it can only get better. So that's my year, COVID year 1. I will update you with COVID year 2 when that happens. Let me know if you have ideas or want to hear more. All right, bye.